Hey guys, hope you guys are having a great weekend. This is a quick video that I'm putting together to give you guys an understanding of the shootout that's about to follow. So we went over the shootout of the Essence stereo against the Passlabs X350.8. So now we're going to take things up another level. So you guys heard the Essence monos, and now we're going to do it against the Passlabs 600.8. Sorry. You guys should have seen by now a first video of the 600.8. Okay, so that video was just to give you an introduction overall as far as the tonality of the amplifier. What will follow will be a series of videos, hopefully 3 videos, where I am going to do a direct comparison of the Essence monos against the Passlabs 600.8s. I'm going to play 2 tracks per video, per amplifier, and you guys are hopefully going to be able to hear the differences. The one thing I was going to ask you guys, okay, is to remember, okay, that this is about synergy. This is about what amplifier these speakers right here love the most, and which one is the most compatible. There's nothing wrong with choosing either the 600.8s right here or the Essence monos that you guys heard. It's all about what really checks most of your boxes. Now, I did want to say that for this shootout, okay, I am not going to be using Anzu's C2 power cords on the Passlabs 600.8 because I don't have 2 C2 power cords. I only have 1, which is why I used it on the 350.8 that I had here. And so now what I'm doing is I'm just using AudioQuest Hurricanes on the Passlabs 600.8s, okay? So this is what things will look like. So we are going to have, again, Magical M6, speaker cables, Synergistic Research, SX, XLRs, same thing, Synergistic Research, Galileo SX. Then I have for amplifiers, Passlabs 600.8 monos. And for power cords, I'm using AudioQuest Dragon on the Passlabs. On the Gryphon Essence monos, I use stock power cords. The reason for that is I don't have 20 amp power cords, upgraded power cords, so I had to use the stock power cords on the Gryphon Essence. Now I am working on bringing a pair of 20 amp power cords. Those are going to be the Transparent Opus Generation 5. Those are getting built as we speak. So that will be my pair of power cords going forward. Okay, and what is also different from this shootout than our previous shootout is that this time I am using the Pandora. Okay, so last time we were not using the Pandora. This time we are going to be using the Pandora in the mix. So keep in mind when evaluating both presentations, okay, the Pandora is made to sound amazing with Gryphon gear, Gryphon amplifiers. So you are going to hear now how the Pandora sounds with the Passlabs 600.8s. If you guys feel something is not sounding right, it could be a matter of synergy. It could be a matter of probably the amplifier needing its matching XB32, maybe the XS preamplifier, I really don't know. But we already did that shootout with the DAC, the MSB reference, straight into the amps. Now we're going to put the preamplifier in the mix to see how things change. Okay, in addition to that, the Pandora, as I said, will be part of the mix. I do feel, and I wanted to add a couple of notes in regards to the preamplifier being used. So I do feel, my personal opinion, I want to say this, I do feel that a speaker like the Magical M6, naturally, it just has a lot of resolution, okay? It doesn't need any help from a DAC with added information. It really doesn't. So if anything, it needs a great line stage in the middle. Why do I say that? Because the line stage is going to control those amplifiers better. You're going to hear a lot more grip. You're going to hear a lot more control. You're going to hear a bigger sound stage. You can crank things up even louder, and the speakers just grow in front of you, right? But when you're doing that with a DAC, I feel like with these M6s specifically, you just get a lot more resolution, but it's not necessarily resolution that you're going to like when you crank it up, because it might be too much of a good thing, regardless of what I do to the DAC. If I use XLRs, if I use a different power core, if I use the Everest that you see there, if it doesn't matter what I do, okay, the resolution is going to be there, and that tweeter is very ultra revealing. So I feel like somewhere in the middle we need a buffering, and I don't mean a buffering system as in something that can take away all the minute nuances that you get by going DAC direct. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about we need something in the middle that can drive the entire presentation better. And that is simply a preamplifier. There's no way that I can sit here and deny you all that, deny in front of you, deny the fact that at this level, and I say this again, I want to say at this level, meaning with this level of equipment, I think a preamplifier is that much more important. That much more important. Simply because you hear everything you do clearer, okay? Now, if you guys are running DAC into your systems and you're not using a preamplifier, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's fine. But I do feel that you lose a lot of control when you're using a DAC into your amplifiers. It's been my experience when I had Wilson speakers. It's my experience right now with the Magicals, and there's no way around it, guys. I just simply have not found the DAC that I can honestly say can do the job of controlling the amplifier and the speakers the way a preamplifier can. I have not found the DAC. I'm not saying it doesn't exist out there, but for me, with my experience, I haven't met it. I have not seen it. I haven't shaken hands with it. So today, as of today, I still believe in a preamplifier in the middle. No question about it, guys. I believe in it. If you guys feel like your system is losing control, if you feel that it's feeling sloppy sounding, if you feel like your sound stage is probably not as big as you'd like it to be, look into a preamplifier. Really start evaluating different preamplifiers, and I think you're going to realize that that is really the missing ingredient. Or you may just have the wrong preamplifier too, okay? But anyhow, more to come on that topic. For now, I just wanted to give you feedback on what we'll be playing on the future shootout of the PassLab 600.8 against the Gryphon Essence monos. I want you guys to please, and I can't stress this enough, please grab headphones. Please play it in your system. Stop putting your phone on speaker or your iPad on speaker. Don't tell me that that's the right way to assess this level of gear. It's not. Please go and invest in some headphones or Bluetooth headphones at the very least. Something. Stop putting your devices on speakerphone and pretend that you know what sounds best. It doesn't work that way. Okay, and another thing, the last thing I'll say is when you are evaluating these two presentations, do yourself a favor. Listen to it one time, right? And then later in the evening, do it again. Listen to it again. Sometimes it takes more than once for you to realize what really is happening. At a first glance, it's no different than going to Best Buy and looking at a 4K television that's really bright and the colors are very vivid, and your eyes immediately get drawn to that. And then you come to realize that, you know what, it looks good for 5 minutes, but then when I take it home and I turn the lights off, I can't sit through an entire movie without my eyes hurting. It's the same thing here with audio. Please sit, play the presentation several times, okay? There's no need to rush and leave your comments right away, right after I release the video. No need for that. Listen to both. Couple of times. It's only like, I believe it's like what, 8 minutes per video that I'm going to be releasing. Just do that. Just listen to it a couple of times, and then you'll have a better understanding of what's happening, okay? And last but not least, I do have another set of monos that hopefully will be here first week in June, and I'm very excited to introduce those new monos to you guys so we can try again with the Magical M6. For now, that's all I got. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. We're almost up to 5,000 subscribers, and you know what's happening after that, right? MSB against DCS. That's coming. You got my word. Take care.